was good to get some momentum, winning a couple back-to-back games. Games are so difficult to win in the conference, so we're very happy about that. I tell you, it was very important for us to win a close game, and I think we'll gain a lot of confidence from this. Down the stretch, it could have gone either way. We made a big emphasis on making free throws to close it out, and we made just enough to get it done.
Talk about how physical you guys were. Every time UIC came at you, you guys came back with a lot of inside presence. How did Eli play?
Well, I tell you, they, as we told our guys, they're a little bit thin on the bench and they've just worn down. But they've been in every game the first half during this difficult stretch, and they've just kind of worn down. And they forced us to make a lot of adjustments. We went deep into our bench. We had to make several adjustments on how we were defending ball screens. We showed some traps. We tried to pressure them. I thought a big key in the ball game was our ability to slow down Krebs. Euless played extended minutes. Just talking to the team. My hat's off to him. This young man was told that he probably wasn't going to get to play for probably 3 weeks. He was determined to play. We built a mask for him, and that's what you need from seniors. He denied Krebs the ball and did a great job of slowing him down. The big offensive rebound and the putback and the cut to the basket were big plays for us that really helped us. And then Chase's ability to just keep pushing and driving and attacking and rebounding from the guard position. And Eli's presence around the basket and the game-saving block was huge.
Eli, can you talk about that block and what were you looking for? Were there other potential shooters out there, or did you have your eyes on Krebs?
I had my eyes set on Krebs. I knew that when it comes down to a game like that and in a scenario that he's going to get the ball. So I already had my eyes set on Krebs, and I knew that I was trying to get him open by any means necessary, which was a screen or anything.
Did you have to go around anybody, or did you just took a look at the outlet pass?
Well, I had to shoot across the court. I was on the other end.
Okay.
From where he was, but I kind of figured that's who they were going to.
Talk a little bit about now Butler coming up. Kind of a statement given that you guys want to come down and kind of return the favor what they did here. Well,
with Coach in the locker room, we prepare for Butler tonight. You go home, you get your rest, you rest up, we got tomorrow off, you come in, you work on your game, you shoot free throws, get in the weight room, and Coach talked to us and said, that he thought Butler played their best game against Green Bay, which was a defensive game. So that means that we have to lock in mentally, not go down there about refs, the crowd. We have to go down there and play our game, and that's play defense. And if we can play defense for 40 minutes against any team, I think we have a chance.
Chase, you had 2 big free throws down the stretch, and it seemed like the team was struggling all game long. You didn't in particular, but free throws is such a funny thing, isn't it? That you start making a few, your teammates make a few, and then you miss some. It almost seems like it's catching. Talk about just how important it is to hit those free throws down the stretch, and what was going through your mind down the stretch.
Well, it's very important to hit free throws because that can help you lose a game at the end. You could lose by 2 but miss 7 free throws. So that's very important. And down the stretch, we just had to close out hitting free throws. You need action. The other guys that went to the line and just by repetition, getting in the gym and working at it. You work at it, make it a habit to make it. You're gonna make them in the game. It's in crunch time.
Coach, 22 turnovers. You can't be happy with that.
No, we forced a lot. I thought we were in a hurry tonight, Tom. A lot of the first half was a 1 pass and a shot. A lot of quick offenses that gave them a chance to get out and transition. And then we started to force it a little bit, and trying to attack their zone, pass it through it, and driving in it. And something that we've really been emphasizing, taking care of the ball. And I thought that we might have had to fix with the 21 and the assists and 6 turnovers, but it's something that our guys know. If we're going to have a chance against Butler, you've got to take care of the ball. You've got to get a shot every possession.
Greg, do you like now being one of the top teams in the Horizon League, the way you guys have played defensively? Is that your trademark now?
Well, I tell you, defense and rebounding gives you a chance to win, and we're at the top in the league, and with our record-wise, and I mean that's where it starts. And we have the ability to score. I mean, we've got a lot of guys that can score. Chase is kind of our hot player right now, but we have guys that can that can score in double figures, and that's good.
Now that you got this game under your belt, so to speak, Chase, can you talk about Butler, and now that you know that you should have, could have, would have beaten them the first time, what's your mindset going into Hinkle Fieldhouse, which is obviously one of the toughest places to play?
Yeah, we going into their house, and now we really shouldn't expect no type of calls. We gonna have our back against the wall, so we just gotta go in there, play tough, stay together, play as a team, and hopefully come out with a victory that we should have won here.
Coach, we've seen for the last few games here, you seem to be, like you said, a second half team, falling behind early but coming back in the second half. How important is it going to be against Butler to not let that happen?
Very, very important, because they, as Tom said, they're so good at home. We've got to get off to a great start to be in the ball game, because teams that get off to poor starts, they just blow them out. And so we've got to take care of the ball. We've got to attack inside. Our shot selection has to be good, and we've got to find a way to get offensive boards. We just can't turn the ball over. It's got to be under 10. It's got to be like the other night to win the ball game.
Hey guys.